crucial. Let's get this thing underway. And the Trojans will kick this deep to get us going. Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there.
The Nittany Lions offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see, Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He breaks free. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. No way to run up the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's St. Clair. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Using his legs, it's Hill.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they're trying to punch it in here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Trojans offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball?
With pressure and sack, and will be tackled inside the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's second and long. They'll hand it off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense wraps them up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Nittany Lions. Takes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Powering through the defender. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Trojans. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Then the defense come up with a stop this time. Back to throw is St. Clair. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Makes an open space. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play. On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Brooklyn.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. The pass is hauled in over the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they go with a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw yet again. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And That's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The pass interference with no time on the clock will give them one last play here before the break. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. A long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Booker. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they come out in that nickel. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, and a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
To the air, it's St. Clair. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
That sack sets up a second down and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
What happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled at after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game.
He could go. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And it's a direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. And give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. 1st down here for this offense. Hands it off on the counter. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tackle made after just a short game. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught near the goal line.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now,
touchdown, Penn State. They continue to roll up the score.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brooklyn. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Pounding away with the run game. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Brooklyn. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here's the 2nd down play. The shotgun running play call. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. To throw, it's Higgins. It's an out route. The catch made. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Here comes fourth down, and look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
48, USC, 10.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's picked for a third time tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.